smoking the Twain. Got a little Edward G. Robinson in it today because, well, Edward G. a lot of times in his movies played a bad man, and, well, I'm feeling bad today. Feeling bad enough, tough enough, I'm even drinking my Earl Grey straight. But, man, notice I shaved all that muck on my face off. Don't know why. I was just in the mood. I did it. Yeah, so there you are. Notice I'm wearing a sweatshirt as well because why? Well, this is Iowa. Wait 2 minutes and the weather will change. And, well, it did. And welcome back to, well, let's just call this late autumn. Now, Mother's Day was, half the day was all right, kind of rainy and a little humid and warm. And then by after lunch, it went to, well, let's just be honest, it went to hell in a handbag. And, yeah, so we're in kind of that weather zone right now. Hopefully it warms up the rest of the week. It's just been raining a lot of rain. Dreary, kind of got the blues from it. Hope where you guys are at, it's nice and sunshiny and you don't feel like smoking Edward G just because you want to choke the living out of somebody. No, I'm kidding. But I went through my Twain book and it's kind of ironic that, well, I don't know. Twain in this part of the book seems to be writing some pretty well deep and dark stuff. Like he's maybe a little angry at someone or a whole group of people or just things in general. And I'm not so much angry this week. My wife gets her knee replaced on Thursday. And, well, that's exactly 30 days from when I'm supposed to open the haunted pirate ship. The Pipe Ninja told me to wait 30 days on. And so... going to make a video about that, but leave it to a woman to screw. No, I'm kidding. Love my wife and kind of worried about it. But just so everybody knows, the next couple of weeks or maybe even a little longer, the videos might not be coming as usual, and there's probably a lot of you going, wow, yeah, great. No, you don't have to listen to this guy. Yeah, so and Monday, definitely Wit and Wisecracks won't be here. We got a lot going on next Monday after the surgery thing, so bear with me, and we'll get back on track. We may even put my wife in a video that I got an idea for, but it just depends on how much morphine she's on and if she's in a very good mood, because she might not get the kick out of it. I will. Anyway, Twain Station pretty good with the Edward G in it, and one small thing I'd like to go to here before we get into the, well, either the depressed or angry Twain part of this thing. I just watched my buddy Israel and SoCal Piper, and, well, he's having a problem right there. Like, my screen just went kind of blackish right there, and I don't know if this camera's trying to focus or what, but I haven't had that problem, and I didn't notice it until I looked at some videos, and then Israel pointed out it was happening to him in his car today. Or the other day, but I just watched the video today. If anybody knows what the problem is more technologically advanced than I am, if there's a filter or setting that I'm doing wrong here, let me know, because it'll probably still be doing this because, well, I'm about as technologically advanced as the, well, what's that thing on the end of a pencil? Not the point, that, the eraser. Yeah, I was technologically advanced as an eraser. That's probably why I write a lot of things out by hand, because I can erase it. And I'm really starting to notice the whole fade in and out thing. And, well, I'll be honest with you, makes me want to choke the out of something again. Never mind. Anyway, on with let's delve into Twain's blues a little bit. All right. And as usual, I seem to find the one, and it's just weird how some of this pops up, and once again, I love my wife, and I love redheaded people too. So if anybody out there that's a redhead, don't take offense to this. I didn't write it, Twain did, and yeah, I just When redheaded people are above a certain social grade, their hair is auburn. Yeah. Oh, anyway, moving on from redheaded folk, and really, some of my best friends are redheads. Honestly, they are. I have like 3. So, all right. He didn't utter a word, but he exuded mute blasphemy from every pore. Oh, blasphemy. I got other words for that today. Yeah. Yeah, Twain's really getting into it here, and well, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know. Yeah, he even looks angry in that picture, but didn't everybody back then look angry in pictures? Just saying. Yeah. All right. This next one's kind of good, and one of my, yeah. It takes your enemy and your friend working together to hurt you to the heart. The one to slander you, and the other to get the news to you. And how many people have you known over the years? Maybe not a good friend, but just acquaintance, or well, you might consider a friend for a bit. And yeah, he's got his track shoes on, trying to get back to tell you what the other guy just said. Yeah, yeah. I've met people that way. I'm sure many of us have, and well, yeah. Bury them in their track shoes. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. How did Mr. Rourke on Fantasy Island say it? Smiles, everyone, smiles. Yeah. And there's probably some people out there that don't remember Mr. Rourke, or, well, his little person friend, Tattoo. Wow, this video's, I'm sorry. All right, the next one. Let us endeavor so to live that when we come to die, even the Undertaker will be sorry. And folks, that's how I'm going out. I'm going to live fast, die hard, leave a beautiful corpse. Not a very beautiful corpse, but can you imagine being an Undertaker? And maybe there's an Undertaker out there watching this, but I'm sorry, I was on the fire department quite a long time, volunteer fire department, and I've seen a couple folks that came to a bad end, and I'm not a dead body guy, so yeah, and I don't like snakes either. I hate snakes. I'm Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. All right, here's another one. It is a pity that we cannot escape from life when we are young. I don't know what Twain was thinking when he wrote this. I don't know what Twain was thinking when he wrote anything. Obviously, the guy had more wit and well, pomp and circumstance in him than I do. But it is a pity that we cannot escape from life when we are young. And I've got a friend who's actually getting ready to retire, and he's told me several times we should come out of the womb old, get our work done, and then retire when we're young. You know, it's totally, this whole life process is backwards. And yeah, so maybe he means we cannot escape from life, such as the bills and the everyday tasks in front of us when we're young as easily as we can when we're old, and maybe it should be the other way around. I don't know, just a thought. Doc, if you're watching, sorry I stole that, but I've always thought that was kind of cool. All right, here's where Twain gets a little gritty. I mean, like gritty. Like, kind of, no, not really, not how I'm feeling. But yeah, it's just the weather. We're going to blame it on the weather today. He is useless on top of the ground. He ought to be under it. In his track shoes. No. He is useless on top of the ground. He ought to be under it. Inspiring the cabbages. I like cabbage, so I never thought about that. Inspiring the cabbages. And with that being said, we're going to go to the very last one here, and this might be my favorite. I'm going to try to read this perfectly because it's a little bit, it's about that long in this book. I know that doesn't mean anything to anyone out there, but I thoroughly disapprove of duels. You know, like, well, obviously, why wouldn't you? There's weapons involved. I consider them unwise, and I know they are dangerous. Once again, weapons involved. Also, sinful if a man should challenge me. Now, I would go to that man and take him kindly and forgivingly by the hand then, and lead him to a quiet, retired spot, and kill him. Twain, my friend, he must, I don't know if in this part of the book he's just angry at a whole group of people, one person, or, you know, they say writers get the blues, and well, I'm not much of a writer, but, you know, yeah. So I understand people get the blues, man, and hopefully you got some chuckles out of this, and if you had the blues today, uh, and you're sharing them with me, hopefully it uplifted your spirits a little bit, and, well, I'm going to see you on Wednesday. We're going to open that haunted pirate ship up. And, yeah, we're going to see how it goes. I'm hoping it's good. If not, I might have to challenge Pipe Ninja to a duel. No, I'm just kidding. Love that guy. Love his videos. And, love everyone. Tip of the haberdashery. I'm going to bid you now, Luego. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Enjoy your pipes today. Hopefully you're enjoying your weathering like I am. And I hope you enjoyed the Twain. Bye.